On behalf of the Aliyah Return Center, I'm your host, Chaim Mailspin, and I'm here at the historic and prophetic Sea of Galilee. Israel suffers a diplomatic setback from Australia. Penny Wong, the foreign minister of Australia, issued a statement on Tuesday afternoon confirming earlier reports that the Labour government that she's part of decides to rescind the recognition of West Jerusalem as Israel's capital city, which initially was extended by the previous conservative government led by Prime Minister Scott Morrison in 2018. Jerusalem is a final status issue that should be solved as part of any peace negotiations between Israel and Arab refugees from 1948. Canberra remains committed to a two-state solution in which Israel and a future Palestinian state coexist in peace and security within internationally recognized borders. So this is a setback, okay? Israel's embassy has always been and remains in Tel Aviv, she says. Anti-Semitism, as you know, is on the rise around the world. Manifestations of anti-Semitism are becoming more and more common, more severe, and more widely acceptable all over the world, including countries where Jews were traditionally felt at home, safe. But now they're in fear from their Arab neighbors and different neighbors. One such community is New Zealand, where a local NGO called Humanity Matters recently published a report which included testimonies of Jewish citizens who say they've experienced anti-Semitism on social media, coming in the form of harsh criticism of Israel and Zionism. Even the Jewish state, criticized, and they say you should not have any connection to Israel. Other manifestations of anti-Semitism, including traditional tropes, anti-Semitic tropes about Jews controlling the international banking sector and stuff about, COVID-19 disease. Oh, so tiring. We need to pray. The report came amidst the ongoing scandal in the United States by the celebrity Kanye West, who said all these things about, erratic things, going DEFCON on the Jews. This is erratic behavior and a wide variety of topics which Kanye covers in his blogs, his recent blogs and podcasts and other forums, hosting him and his comments without stopping this, without rebuttal. Nonprofit organization Stop Antisemitism tweeted that Kanye blaming his failed marriage, mental illness, fallout with friends on the Jews is a new low even for him. Former President Donald Trump, who has long been a friend and supporter in the West of Israel, has, he said this about Kanye West. He needs some professional help, but at the same time, Trump also issued his own statement this week on his social media app, Truth Social, that U.S. Jews have to get their act together and appreciate what they have in Israel, lamenting that his evangelical friends are far more appreciative of this. These social media incidents are occurring as the Anti-Defamation League, ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, issued its report in 2021-2022 academic year and is talking a lot about students, right? This report covers the attacks on campuses, physical assaults, vandalism, harassments, as well as, officially sanctioned events that protest against Israel, the one democracy in the Middle East. Come on. So colleges and universities feel less safe and Jewish students feel threatened, says Jonathan Greenblatt, ADL CEO. And he says in a statement, university leaders must recognize how to adequately respond to anti-Semitism when they see violence, how to put a line in the sand against anti-Semitic hatred. Spokesperson for the CAA said, shocking footage of the abhorrent attacks on a bus carrying Jewish passengers in the heart of London, England, UK, during Hanukkah last year was widely broadcasted on a range of social media and in the news, and no one is protesting this. Even high-profile hate crimes such as these are not solved and the perpetrators are not brought to justice. Jewish people who have been unrightfully targeted, who have been treated like criminals without a single reason except for, medieval hate. This is unacceptable. The highest number of anti-Semitic crimes is happening right now in recent history. The increasing and unfriendly tone towards Jewish people from various people is fueling others who have remained dormant. It's fueling them to leap forth in their rage to actually do more acts of anti-Semitism. Although Israel has begun its capacity to absorb even more immigrants, they are not successful because the sheer volume is too great to absorb all these immigrants, right? That's why initiatives like the Aliyah Return Center are so important, to be able to absorb these massive numbers from the land of the north, from Ukraine, from the land of the south, Ethiopia, and so on. It's time that we come together as people of faith, and it's time that we help where we are sorely needed in the area of Aliyah, and not only complaining about anti-Semitism, but lending a hand to help this thriving one democracy in the Middle East. The future of all of us depends on it, says Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to keeping you posted as to the latest developments that relate to Aliyah and return and restoration. God bless you from the land of Israel.